so okay. Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is February 4th, 2024. My last video was about 3 days ago. I think it was like the last day of January. And we are 4 days into February, and I'm already loving this month. I don't know. It's just a great month already, okay? And on top of that, the groundhog, I don't know, I can't speak for like all parts of the world, but where I'm at, we kind of like follow the groundhog. You know, if he sees his shadow or whatever, then you get like 6 more weeks of winter. But it's interesting because I already knew we were going to have an early spring. So when I checked online today, apparently the groundhog did not see their shadow, which means early spring. But I already knew that. Okay. So yay, early spring. Great February. Valentine's Day is coming up. I got my nails redid. Boom, bam, bam. And it's just a beautiful, amazing, fun month. Which is funny because February is known as the coldest month of the year, but it's been nothing but warm to me so far, thus far. Thank the Lord. Anyway, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alrighty, Dan. I should get a little bit more of that. So, yeah, this is Palo Santo, so, you know. It's a great alternative to sage. Palo Santo, it just literally means blessed wood in Spanish. So, there's that, right? Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Okay, so all right, I'm going to start pulling cards. There's something refreshing. You could be seeing a lot of fives. Fives represent change. There's something new, like a breath of fresh air, exciting, like a change, like I don't know where you are in the whatever part of the world you're at, but if you've had a long winter after a long winter after a long winter after a long winter after a long winter, and then suddenly you have an early spring, it's a breath of fresh air. It's exciting, right? It's, oh wow, finally, like that relief, I guess you can say. This change, that's what this change is about. It's supposed to bring, for the collective, it's supposed to bring a breath of fresh air, relief, right? This change, it's like something that's being cleansed, like, D, okay? This could be part of your destiny, but I was gonna say, like if you're familiar with eating like sushi and sashimi and things like that, right? Usually there's like wasabi, which is like the green paste, and then the other stuff is like ginger. And ginger, you would eat it. It tastes like soap, but you would eat it because it would cleanse the palate for like what you're gonna eat next. So this is what it's like, that something has been cleansed, or you cleansed something out, or it's been for you. Um, Yeah. So something about destiny too. Downtime. So you could be having a lot of downtime at the moment, like relaxing while this change is taking place. Like usually, here's the thing too. People think that when change is taking place, you have to be here, 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 here. Like that's not always the case. And in this particular situation, the change, the change, wow, the change is that's not always the case, right? In this situation, the change for you is happening while like I don't know, you could relax, you can have a lot of downtime. It's really downtime. Like downtime is kind of like when you can just like you do what you got to do, and then like you can have like I don't know, a couple hours or a couple days of downtime where you don't really have to do anything for a while until like the next task. Or I don't know. You have a lot of downtime while these changes are taking place for you. These changes are going to further your destiny. Also, somebody thinks like you do. Somebody, you know, I don't think that's really wow. I don't think this is relevant. What I was gonna say, you know, nah, I don't think it's really relevant. But it came up. I guess a side note would be somebody around you. This person doesn't really know you very well, but they think they have some sort of respect for you, but it's out of fear. And it's kind of funny because it's not really relevant. I don't know why. It's not really important, but this is just a side note, I guess. So there's somebody around you who has like some sort of like they respect you, but it's out of fear because they fear they don't first this person doesn't know you, and so they don't know like this person's mind runs wild. So they so I don't know they think you do spell work or like you're capable of spell work. So in reality, they fear you out of like they respect you, but out of fear. So it's not really a compliment, honestly, because like I said, this person doesn't really know you, right? They're only it's the fear is based off of like their imagination, I guess. All right. I mean, that's usually how it is with most things, most people, most places, like the fear of the unknown, right? So in this situation, I wouldn't really call it a compliment because it's not. Because again, this person doesn't really know you, and to be honest, there really isn't a need for that kind of connection or knowing. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's not relevant, but that's around. Okay. So I don't understand like yeah, there's that respect, but it's out of fear because they don't really know you. So it's not a compliment, right? It's but that's nothing you really have to pay attention to or focus on because it's not relevant really towards you. That's just that person. Okay. I mean, anyway, so let's move on. So yeah, part of your destiny, Z. There's something about sleeping. You could have a lot of downtime and just like take naps and sleep, or you have the ability or the like you're just able to do that, like you have the time to sleep and take naps and relax and just I don't know. There's also something about the dream state, like in the dream world. Something about let me get something else because I feel like somebody's trying to ruin this. Wow, we have Cancer. All right. So somebody could be trying to mess with the dream state to mess with your foundation. You could be a mother, or this could be a mother figure trying to do this to you. or this whoever this person is, what they're trying to do is like they're trying to like, yo, you know what? Remember how I was talking about that dream that I had where somebody was trying to like destabilize your foundation 1010, right? I feel like somebody is trying to find a way because you're already making plans and movements and changes and motions and motion with the ocean, right? Whatever. You're already, it's things are rolling for you. That wheel of fortune is already turning. There's no turning back, right? You're already in your destiny, blah, 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 whatever. But what I feel like somebody is trying to do is they're trying to find some sort of way to like get in your dreams or get in your subconscious through the dream state to like find some sort of way to destabilize your foundation. Now that's very clever, but that's also very dangerous. Because if you're a chosen one and they're trying to step in uninvited waters, whatever's in that water is not going to be welcome to them. I'll tell you that right now. Whatever's protecting you, whatever's in that water, whatever is around you, whatever's in the air, whatever's in the fire, whatever's in the earth, it's not going to be friendly to this person, this intruder. This is an intruder. And they're trying to, in a sense, break into your home. And whatever you have there, it's not going to be kind in any kind of shape or form. Because their intentions are to destabilize the foundation that is being built for you or that you could be building yourself. I feel like it's both. Like the universe is like you're doing your end and then the universe is doing their end. You know, it's like it's hand in hand. So that's already in the motion. That's already going. That's already in motion. That wheel of fortune, it's already going and going. But somebody is trying to, yeah, root-based patterns. Your real self. I don't know. Somebody feels like who you truly are. That's what I was trying to tell you, because somebody is like afraid of you. Like it's like that. It's respect, but it's not true respect because they don't really know. They don't truly know. And it's so crazy because realistically, they don't have to know. It's not like they're trying to understand something that's not their business. And it could be who you truly are, or they're judging you, or they're afraid. Like, I feel like this person is afraid of you, so they're trying to, like, destabilize you or break you down. But I feel like there's something about a mirror. It's really because this person, they truly do not like who they truly are, or, like, they don't, like, know who they truly are. That's so crazy because I was just talking to one of my coworkers earlier today about how I love myself and, you know, I could be with myself all day and, like, I'm my biggest fan. I truly am. I love myself. I love everything about myself. I'm my biggest fan. Like, I know who I am. Like, I just, like, I'm very comfortable with my everything. And she was telling me how there are a lot of people that are not like that. This person, not the coworker that I was talking to, she's actually really, really cool. But this person, this is somebody like that. I don't know, like they're confused on their own life. This person likes to pass off like this person is actually like it's again, it's not a compliment and it's nothing to boast about or like be like, oh cool. It's not like that because it's actually very sad because this person would rather fear you and then get to know you. Like they pass off like fear like in the form of like respect. Like they're actually very afraid, so they would like suck up to you and befriend you and be cozy and do whatever you like. I don't know, just like be your lackey. But it's not, I mean, I don't, but it's not like out of like true respect. It's just because they fear you. And like, do you really want somebody who would just be around you just because they're afraid of you, not because like they see you on equal footing or like they respect you? Or it's like, I don't know, it's not a compliment at all. It's not, I don't know, this is very weak minded, very I can't respect that. Like you're only around me because you're afraid of me. Like for all that, just stay away from me. Like that's not, how am I going to grow from that and learn from that? You know, like this person doesn't want to grow and learn from their fear. Like that fake respect makes them comfortable. I don't, wolf in sheep's clothing. I feel like this is how they see you. This person is like, I don't know, like they really are afraid of you. But that's like, I don't know, there's something strange about this. But it's crazy because this person, like, I don't know, like they also are not trying to get like take the time to get to know you. There's some like deep, like I don't know, this person's like there's some fear that this person has about you, or like with the wolves in sheep clothing, like they feel like if they befriend you and are nice to you, like I don't know. This is the best way I can put it. When it's time, when shit goes down, they will be safe by sucking up to you, or like this. Like I said, this person. There's something about spell work. Like if this person feels like you do spell work, they feel like if they're nice to you, that will you won't do spell work on them, and you may not even be involved in like spell work or anything like that. I don't know. This person is. They have some fear. Like it's like it doesn't really make sense. I can't understand where it's coming from. It's like in their chest or something. Taurus, second house. We got the fourth house and the second house. This person feels like you do spell work to get things. That's so I don't know, that's crazy. It could be more than one person. They feel like you know what? Because in the beginning of the video, I was talking about how in my head, it was in my head. But there's people around you that feel like you do spell work to get what you want, like money, cars, clothes, things like that. That you're actually a person that's not to be trusted with the wolf in sheep's clothing. These people feel like you're someone that's not to be trusted because things just come easily for you. And it's like, so because you're in this energy, they're looking at it the darkest way possible. That's the problem. That's why they're so afraid of you. Because things just come easily to you, and when they look at you, you just always seem to be having downtime and relaxing and not doing much. But somehow you just have like this foundation and money, cars, clothes, and things just come to you. And so to them, these people, it's like you must be doing spell work because how is it that every time they look at you, you're not doing much? Like you're having downtime. So you must be doing something like nefarious behind the scenes. Because otherwise, why is your fourth house and your second house good, stable, secure? That's a very dark way of looking at it. So that's why they fear you, because they don't understand this. But in reality, you were just born in that Wheel of Fortune energy. You're just a lucky duck. That's it. That's who you are. That's always been your destiny, right? What was it? Favor isn't fair. That's pretty much simple. That's it. That's simple. Wow, that's so simple. You got people that they think that you're doing bad things because you're just lucky. We try to set you up. So these people try to set you up because of your lucky energy. So I feel like it's in what's really going on here is that these people think or they thought that you're doing bad things like spell work or demonic things or witchcraft or whatever the case it is. They think that you're doing that, so they try to, in the form of like setting you up, they try to, it's really like it's them trying to punish you because they think that you're doing bad or illegal things or like demonic things or negative witchy things. So I feel like in their mind they were trying to justify this by trying to punish you because they don't understand how you are always in this energy. Like they don't understand it. They can only see like they only think dark and negative. Like they don't see that you're someone just of the light. So in their mind, they thought they were doing something that's justifiable by trying to set you up. It was like some sort of punishment. Wow, yeah, you have the healing touch. You are someone of the light. That's you. That's I feel I don't know what, but like these people either they don't want to see this is something it's because this is like these are the kind of people that always grew up around competitive, angry, violent, selfish, um, you know, every man for himself, every woman for himself. Like that's what they know and what they're used to. So here you come along and everything is so effortlessly, everything is so bright and light. So they in their mind, it's like that's in their mind, your natural white light is not natural to them because they're used to darkness. So in their mind, they have to snuff out the light. They think that they're or they thought that they were doing some sort of justice because there's no such thing as this white healing light. It's not natural to them. You know, I was talking about months ago or like I think in yeah, how there was like this article that I read where sometimes when humans see really really cute things and you just like want to squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, and the brain's reaction is to like they don't know how to it doesn't know how to comprehend that cute emotion. So the only way to get rid of it is to kind of squeeze it to death or no longer have it exist. So it's kind of like that. Your energy, your life, your light, and their mind, it was justifiable for them to try and snuff it out because they couldn't handle it. This is foreign to them. Anyways, the letter I. You could there's some intense. There's something intense about you or your aura or your energy. So it could be just you, your energy, like the healing that you bring out of people, like your light is just too much. It's too much for these people. It's too foreign, it's too bright, it's too healing, it's too helping. It's too much. Like they don't understand it and it's just like they can't even comprehend it. It's just too much. Like you got to get out of my face, my energy. Like that's how they feel. Like they cannot be around you like long periods of time because it's just too much. Pluto's warning. Yeah, so I feel like these people are thinking that you do like bad things to get like all right, Pluto's warning. If your goals become selfish, I will aid those who will bend together to pull you down. As far as your purely material goals are concerned, it will be as if you are powerless. So these people really feel like they were doing a justice or that they are doing a justice because in their mind, there's no way that these things come so easily to people, right? Or to someone or to you. It's just not to them it's not natural, but that's because they've never really witnessed like God's blessings, God's light, like they've never really witnessed someone walking with God, right? So in their mind, it's got to be witchcraft or it's got to be demonic or it's got to be, stealing, cheating, and lying and illegal. So they really thought that they were doing like a favor to society by trying to snuff out you, the slight. They were trying to snuff it out. We tried to set you up. They really thought that you were a wolf in sheep's clothing, but it's like it's just a fear, man. Like attacking your solar plexus chakra, which is in your stomach. So when it's balanced, you're able to walk into your personal power, intellectual abilities, convey wisdom, generate ideas and plans into reality, how you manifest. right? You just manifest like that. You want something, it just happens to you. And for it's not natural to these people how that happens, right? So for them, like if you want something and you get it immediately, to them it's like, oh, you must have made a deal, or you're doing this, or you're doing spell work or whatever. But it's really because the reason why you're able to manifest like that is because purpose. You're able to you're walking in your purpose. And I feel like there's something about like this ability of yours, you respect it, you don't abuse it, okay? Now when you are not aligned with your solar plexus and it's blocked, then you're not acting accordingly and respecting it. You tend to be very gassy, nauseous, you have respiratory problems, nerve pain, and poor digestion. These people could have like poor digestion, like their immune system is shoddy, right? It's not the best, but it's also not the worst, but it's just not like there's too many blockages. Okay? It's just there's a lot of gunk and like I don't know, like their body, there's a lot of gunk around like where their solar plexus is. It's just gunky. I don't know, like I don't know. It's like yellowish, greenish gunk. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna move on now. Yeah, okay, I've been looking at this deck. So we're gonna use this deck, this deck, this deck, this deck, this deck, okay, this deck, this deck, this deck, this deck, this deck, okay. An early spring. How nice. Wow. The North Node. Yeah, you're walking in your purpose. You are in your North Node. That's where you're operating. This was also because it's blue, right? Oh my gosh, wow. We've got success, second house Taurus. So that's amazing. We've got success twice, right? So we've got in the North Node, this was a process, right? You were in your process, minding your own business, trying to get through, to walk in your purpose, right? And which led to also, you remember how I was just saying you are, like, you know how to handle this ability, like, you don't abuse it. What does that say? It says responsibly, right? So we have the North Node and in the 10th house, which is, I think, Scorpio's 8th house, Sagittarius 9th house, Aquarius, Capricorn is the 10th house, and then Aquarius is the 11th house, Pisces is the 12th house, Aries is the 1st house. So, yeah, Capricorn. So this is also about, so we've got Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus. Your stability is good, your money is good, your foundation is good, your security is good, your home is good. Like, the basics of your foundation is solid. And that's nothing that cannot be taken away. It cannot be taken away. All right. So we have the North Node and in the 10th house, and it says there will be success from benefits. Responsibly, success, become a person of power and status. Right? It says it right there. But these people feel like it's unnatural. The power that you have, the success that you have, the finances, the home, the car, the money, the wealth, the abilities, with Pluto's warning, they feel like it's unnatural. So they wanted to punish you because of how easily things come to you. But in reality, you just know how to not abuse this gift, this power, this energy, you don't abuse it. Right? So God, it's like God could have been testing you your entire life to see how you handle things, situation, whatever. But in reality, it's just, this is, like I said, it's just, you just have this gift, you don't abuse it. And because you never abuse it, or you didn't abuse it, or you don't abuse it, your destiny is to become a person of power and status with a stable foundation, a good home, money, finances, wealth, security, because you know how to be in your north node. You know how to walk with God. You know how to stand in your purpose. So these people, what they're trying to do, they feel like they need to punish you because the things that you're getting, the power that you're standing in, the status that you've acquired, it's not natural. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to find some sort of way to enter your subconscious through the dream state to stabilize your entire foundation. And that's really going to piss whatever is protecting you. And I feel like I've done this already. God, the divine, whatever's in the water, whatever's in the earth, that whatever's in the air, whatever's in the fire, they're intruders. They're not welcome. And they're trying to find some sort of way to enter a home that is protected. I don't know, but it's weird because these people are trying to find a way to do this while also at the same time smiling in your face, but it's not, it's out of fear. It's fake respect out of fear. Because they don't want to be on the bad end of those repercussions or those consequences. Like if they feel like if they're nice to you, then if they're on your good side, then they won't get punished. They won't get fired. They won't get reprimanded. They won't get whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. If they stay on your good side, it's then they're fine. But it's I mean, I guess in reality it doesn't really matter. But I'm just letting you know that it's fake. It's out of fear. It's not true respect. Because at the end of the day, these people could not even like you. It would be different if they liked you, but if they feared you, because at least there's some sort of integrity and some good, some honest intentions, albeit they're confused. But for the most part, these people, I don't feel like they truly like you. They're just trying to be cordial because of that fear of what might happen to them. So, it's like shaking Jesus' hand, hoping that, you know, Jesus will come save them. But Jesus already knows, right? God knows what's in these people's heart. They can smile at you and, hey, be kind to you all they want, but in reality, it's just because they're afraid. They don't truly respect you. They don't truly love you, right? They don't truly have good intentions. They don't truly believe that you're a good person, or like, I don't know. So, but here's the thing though, I don't feel like that's really relevant. Okay? That's just how they see you and feel you, because the real message here is the fact that you are a healing white light, right? You're already walking at your north node, your 10th house. You've got success, you've got status, you've got power, you've got finances, you've got stability, you've got security. You know, that's the real message here. That the change is happening for you, as it should be. The change is already happening for you. This is it's already in motion. So the reason why, it's because you're constantly being responsible about this power that you've been giving, right? It's how responsible you are with it. You don't abuse it. You don't go around like trying to be one of those like gurus or self-helps, or like, I don't know, like I was watching, there's this, for example, okay, what's coming to my head right now as an example, so thank you. It's Schitt's Creek, right? And there was like this one episode in Schitt's Creek. By the way, it's a funny show. Definitely watch it. I think it's on Hulu. It's so good, right? And the episode was about how, like, you know, unlocking certain steps to like get ascension, but like, but it also helps if you buy this mug and you have your friends come in and have them sign up for memberships, and then they buy mugs and they buy tapes, and right, it's like that. Like, you're not using what you know and like your gifts and your abilities to profit, right? Like, that's not responsible, right? You're not scamming people with the gifts that you were given. And I feel like that's why you are where you are, right? Responsible. Like a good Capricorn, they're responsible. They know how to get things done. They're good workers. But every time these people look at you, you could just be having downtime. But you're actually, that's because you work when you need to work, and when you have downtime, you take advantage of that. You're not overworking yourself. You don't need to. That hustle, grinding, right? Oh, we out here grinding. The grind never stops. The hustle always hustling. That's BS, okay? Like, and I feel like these people are like looking at you as some type of way because you're not always like the grind. I live for the grind, the hustle. Oh, if I don't, I got my 9 to 5, but then I got 3 other side jobs, and then there's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to do that. And that's what they don't understand too. I feel like that's why, like, every time they look at you, you're not trying to find another hustle or another grind or another job. You just relax, right? You did your job. You did what you had to do when you had to do it, and now you're relaxing. But every time they look at you, you're relaxing. You see? But Capricorns don't, Capricorns, wow. So something about your image, who you really are, is coming to the surface. It's being revealed. And not only that, what these people are doing behind your back, what they have done behind your back, that's also coming to the surface. That's also being revealed. Their intentions, what they truly think about you, how they truly feel about you, what they think is what you are doing is coming to the surface. That's being revealed. It can come to you verbally, from word of mouth, like through gossip, the grapevine, or you could be getting these messages in your dreams, through music, through movies, whatever. However God wants to show you these images about these people, how they feel about you, how they see you, how they think about you, whatever, you're going to know. It's going to come to you. And when you see it, you're going to be like, oh shit, that's what that means. That's what that is. I don't know, like, when God gives you a message, it's a message from God. That's it, right? So anyway, so that's going to be revealed. That's that, okay? So I was going to say something about Capricorns too. Oh yeah, about being complacent. Capricorns are not really complacent, right? Like, they know how to keep, like, that work ethic strong. But for some reason, like, they feel like you're not doing enough. I was watching this video about Capricorns, and one of the things that a Capricorn was saying was, don't get complacent. And I feel like that's how their energy is. Like, time is money, money is time, time is money, money is time. Don't get complacent. But for you, it's like, well, I did my job. I'm going to relax now. Six of Wands reverse. So these people could have wanted you to fail, wanted to punish you. These people are, like I said, like, they're trying to do this. They're trying to find some sort of way to, like, watch you fail, or like, they feel like you should not get this success, be in this position of power and status, like there's something, actually this is actually very like sad. We tried to set you up by making you fail. I don't know, like these people want to see you fail. I feel like that's a secret about these people. They fear you, they don't understand you. So they would rather see you fail. They would rather you not exist in this position, in this power, in this success. They would rather, they don't understand it. They would rather just get rid of it. Get rid of you. Hold on one second. Sorry, my phone rang. But it was a butt dial. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so you know that these people just want you to fail. But the reason behind that is because they don't understand how you are, how you operate, how things work for you. And it's not, I keep saying it's not really relevant, because what this entire reading is really about, it's just telling you that you're on the right path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're aligned. You could be seeing a lot of 2s, a lot of 5s, that you're aligned. You're walking on your purpose. Change is coming. That breath of fresh air, right? Spring is early this year, right? So I feel like the more you just keep doing, minding your own business, keep doing you, I guess, right? The more that, I don't know, it's like it's being revealed to you, like whose intentions are whose, right? Like, and what those intentions are and where they're coming from. So there's 2 messages in this entire reading. It's that, the fact that you're on the right path, following your purpose, and the fact that there's people around you that they don't understand how things easily come to you, so they want you to fail because they've never seen things happen so quickly, so easily, so effortlessly to someone before. Because if you're not climbing to the top, stepping all over people, you know, time is money, the grind, not being complacent, you know, disrespecting your body by not relaxing and not resting when you should be resting and relaxing, then obviously you're doing something wrong, right? But that's not true at all. Like, you don't, I don't know, I just never believed in having to like always be on the go and like always having to like do this job and this job and this job and this job and that's like, no, like, what? I don't even like to be rushed. So, and on top of that, like if I don't want to do this, I did my job for the day. I'm done. I'm going to go home and relax. So, why is that? I just saw the 3 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. I mean, it's upright. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. So these people could be trying to learn a thing or two from you by working with you, being around you. They could be wanting, I'm going to put it back in the deck because I don't really think that matters. I mean, it does, but like, it didn't fall out naturally, so it doesn't count to me. But these people want to work with you, want to team up with you. They want to know what you know. But again, that's only because like they're trying to figure out some sort of way of like how everything is the way it is for you, right? It's not true curiosity, I mean, they are curious, but it's out of like darkness. It's like, how can I get close to the collective and figure out, you know, why they're so lucky, or why, you know, maybe if I get them to open up, maybe I'll find out that maybe, you know, that they are doing spell work, or that they do make deals, or that they do step on people, or that they do sleep for money, or that they do, it's, you know what I mean? It's like that. But in reality, there's nothing to know. Right? And that teamwork is out of fear and like, how can we bring the collective down? There's something about the way you operate, the way you are, your light. It gets in the way of something for these people. It gets in the way of them, like, they justify selfishness. They justify stepping on people. They justify that all for one, or one for, that, you know, one, I just said it too, like, every man for himself, every woman for himself. It's like they justify that, or they want to justify that by being in that not good, toxic, negative energy mind state. So it's like you being so genuine and honest, it fucks it up for them. It's like, what do you mean I can't be off for myself? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. It messes things up for them. It's basically putting it like this: the way you are, it's not excusing the way they are. Like, there's really no excuse for it. Like, there really is no reason why you have to operate that way. And that's what's fucking it up for them. That's what it is. By you being this way, selfish and all about money and possessions and time and big house and cars and clothes, by you being that way, by them being that way, and like all, having to grind 24/7 and disrespecting your body by, like, not sleeping when you need to sleep and eat when you need to eat and things like that, you sleeping when you need to sleep and only working when you have to work and having downtime and relaxing and just minding your own business and being by yourself, like, it's putting to light, like, there really is no reason for them to be in that kind of energy. And it fucks it up for them because to them, that's all they know. So it's like they just want you to go away. With that Six of Wands energy, just fail, stop existing, get out of our way, stop being in that position of power, just stop. This is all we know. Wow, the Three of Pentacles came out again, upright. There's, I don't know, man. They want to work with you, be around you, and be friendly and buddy-buddy, but for the wrong reasons, right? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, there's always something to learn, right? You learn something new every day. But I'm just saying, be cautious, because with the moon reverse, you already know what they're about. They want to see you fail. They want to be around you. They want to work with you, but they also want to see you fail. Because the way you operate, the way you go about things, it's not natural to them. And that's only because they know how to, every man for themselves, every woman for themselves, right? So the way you do things, it fucks it up for them. Because you could be like, oh, let me help you, or, sharing, caring, love, and light. And to them, it's just like, you're doing too much, collective. So we need you out of the way because it's not natural. But it's like, what do you mean love is not natural? Like, what do you mean healing? What do you mean sleeping is not natural? Eating and relaxing and resting and only working when, you're supposed to work. And then recreational free time is to be used as recreational free time. What do you mean that's not natural? Like, what? I don't know. This is it. So you already know this. I feel like this is just an awareness message. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing. You already know these people's intentions. You already know why they want to be around you, why they want to work around you, why they want to get to know you with the Three of Pentacles, because it also represents knowledge, getting to know, like learning things. It's like the only reason why these people want to get to know you or learn about you or be around you is because they want to find some sort of way to destabilize you or get you to feel like, oh, so that's why, right? They want to have some sort of aha moment. Like, I knew there was no, like, I knew their love doesn't exist. Like, you just proved it, like, something like that. Like, I knew there was something, I knew you were making deals, or I knew things actually don't come easily, or I knew there's no such thing as manifestation, or, like, I knew there's no such thing as being kind. I don't know. It's actually very sad, to be honest with you, because if they weren't thinking that way, they too would be able to just, I want that. And then the universe is like, all right, say less. Boom, now you got it, right? But they don't believe in that. Because they don't believe in that, they don't get it. You do. And not only do you believe in that, but you're responsible with that. That's a whole different reading. But I did a reading once talking about how you have this belief, this wonder to you, right? That's the magic, but they can only see it as something nefarious, negative, dark, twisted, demonic. But it's so innocent. You just believe, right? Clap if you believe. You know, like Tinkerbell, the original Tinkerbell movie, they said clap if you believe. And all the children that truly, truly believed in Tinkerbell's existence, right? That belief, that was what spark plugged that magic. And she came back to life, right? So that's really what it is. Bye.